when I move on the bed that the camera's not going to fall over. You are, in fact, on a pile of pillows. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. It is currently May 28th, which means it's almost June. It's time to make a TBR. For the past few months, I have been just reading whatever I felt like reading. I didn't have a set TBR at all from January to May. And it's been going good, and I have read a lot of books, and I'm like up to date on the amount of books I want to be reading, but I want to read more. And I have been, sorry, I'm literally like losing feeling in my legs already. How should I sit so that I'm comfortable? This isn't comfortable, but whatever. Recently I have actually been reading a lot and listening. I've been listening to so many audiobooks, but that's besides the point. I want a set TBR. Like, these are the books I'm going to read this month, and then read them. With some, like, other books also, of course, but that is the goal. I'm going to pick 8 books today. I have a jar of prompts that I actually just wrote these prompts, so, like, I know what prompts are in there, but I don't know. I couldn't find... I was just looking on Pinterest for, like, TBR jar prompts, right? And I couldn't find any that I really, really liked. Like, specific things on the cover, or this on the cover, and, like, you know? But I found some good ones, so hopefully I can pick good books. I am currently in the middle of a book, so hopefully I'm, like, not even in the middle. I'm a third of the way through. So hopefully I can pick... No, hopefully I finish that before the end of the month, so when I have 3 days. Anyway, let's just get started, okay? Kinda scared, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Originally written in a different language. That should be easy. I have my translated from Japanese books over there. Should I put it back in the jar? No. And then I also believe that this book was written in a different language. Yeah, look, this is not English. Anyway, I don't even know if you can see that. Let me see. Oh, I found one. I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head. I don't know what you've been told. You know that song? Oh no! My jar fell over. Sorry. Yes. This book is called What You Are Looking For Is in the Library by Michiko Ayoma. I apologize if I am saying that name so wrong. And it was translated from Japanese by Alison Watts. I have no idea what this book is about, but I bought it because it's about a library and there's a cat on the front. Both of these things I love. So, this is going to be the first book on the TBR, and I'm actually super, super excited. I have been wanting to read this book and just haven't picked it up. So that's the first book on the TBR for June. Let's see. Oh, can you see my jar even? I'm nervous. I really want to read a nonfiction book, but I don't know. A book with a name in the title. So, I have 2 books that are literally just names. They're also classics. Let me see. Kikei. I believe that's her name. I'm totally picking that book. I totally forgot about this book. I'm so excited now. Okay, so this book is called Kikei. It is like royal people, but I believe it's Greek. It's not Greek mythology. It says, the only daughter of a king, Kikei, is raised on stories of the might and benevolence of the gods. Yet when her mother is banished and her own worth is reduced to what marriage alliance she can secure, Her prayers for help go unanswered. She turns to her mother's library and discovers a magic that is hers alone. That is so cool. So, this is the second book on the TBR, and I am so excited. I'm literally going to read this in 4 days. Yeah. Okay. The next book. I'm falling into the corner of my bed right now, but that's okay. I don't know you at all. A book that scares you. I could show you these and be like, oh, this is what it says, but I wrote it in pencil and you're not going to be able to see it. It says a book that scares you. There's an obvious answer to that question, and it's the Sherlock Holmes. The complete something of Sherlock Holmes, and it's like 8 million pages. It's actually like 1,000, but still, same with, I think it's called IQ84. I lost the dust cover to that book by Haruki Murakami, so it just says Q4. And then obviously we have like A Day of Fallen Night and, well, The Priory of the Orange Tree is the first one. But I plan to do a reading video for those, so like a whole vlog. So I'm not going to pick that, but I really don't want to read that big of a book right now. But none of these other books scare me. Okay, so okay. I am not excited to pick this book. It's called 1Q84. 1Q84. I don't know, it's not I. This is what I was talking about. The dust cover, the dust jacket or whatever, has the other two like numbers. And I lost it. I have no idea where it went. Someone in my house probably threw it out. But this is the collection of 3 different books, I believe. Technically I could count it as like 1, 2, 3, but I would never do that because it's one book. You know what I mean? This is by Haruki Murakami. I have no idea what it's about. I did actually start reading it like 3 or 4 years ago, and it got 15 pages in, and it was super, super boring, and it was about like this girl sitting in traffic for 10 pages, and I got super bored. So yeah, but Haruki Murakami is one of my most favorite authors. I've heard like some controversy about him, but his writing is amazing, and I absolutely love it. So this is the next book, and I'm terrified of it because it's humongous. Let me actually see how many pages it is. Why are the page numbers backwards? I don't understand this book. 925 pages. Okay, moving on. We have a mystery. A mystery. Let's hope that it's small. So, I'm currently reading a mystery actually, and I could just like pick the next book in the trilogy, the last book in the trilogy, but I don't want it, so we're gonna not cheat like that. Oh no! Did you see that, guys? I don't think you can see that. My jar just rolled. This is my mystery section. This is the only one that I haven't read. Okay. Wow, we're picking like some intimidating books. Because I started reading this. Hello again. I apologize. My camera likes to just turn off and not tell me. So, I did pick a prompt, and it was a book with clothing on the cover, but I don't have any. Like, I have books that have people wearing clothes on the cover, but I feel like that's cheating. I thought, like, maybe, I don't know, a shirt in the wind? Anyway, we're gonna pick the next prompt. This is the 5th book, by the way, that we're choosing. An animal on the cover. That is much easier. I already know what book I want to pick. The Magician's Daughter by H.G. Perry. This is a bird, like a dove, and this is a rabbit. So there's the animals. I don't really have any clue what this book is about. It's magical. This is super cool. It's giving Rapunzel, which is my most favorite Disney movie ever. Okay. Next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. I hope it's like something good. Food or drinks on the cover. This one I don't think I have either. Oh, JK. This book is all food on the cover. It has like squid and sushi and noodles and fish and eggs, and it's probably octopus and gnocchi mushrooms. That's probably why I bought this book. This book is also translated from Japanese. Oh, this is also the authors. The author is Sifton Tracy Anipar. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. This is their first novel. Her first novel. I don't really know what this is about. I read the first, I remember when I was buying this book, I read the first paragraph of the synopsis on the back. And it was like, this girl, she just moved to Japan and she's teaching English in Japan. And I was like, oh, that's super, super cute. And then I got home and read the second paragraph, and it's like monsters and the human world thins. Oh, it's demons. Serving his demon bodyguard, it says. Like, I did not know what I was getting myself into, but it sounds very intriguing, and I've never read a book like this. I believe it's like fantasy. That's the genre. Demons, fantasy, yeah. I don't really know. We have 2 books left to pick, and this stack is huge. Maybe I shouldn't pick more, but here we are. I hope I pick a nonfiction, because nonfictions that I have are super small and I want to read them. A book with my favorite color on the cover. My favorite color at the moment is red. So, we have options. It just says on the cover, right? Like, it doesn't need to be the whole thing. I've read all those books. Daphne du Maurier. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I recently found out that is the second book in the series. Like, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer come first. But I've never heard anybody talk about The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Only The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Anyway, it's red. I feel like we need to pick a simple little romance. Let me pick one of these ones. Is that red? No, that's pink. Why am I reaching for these books in the most uncomfortable positions ever? Don't ask me. There's no red on this cover either. American Gods has red on it, but I don't think that's an easy book. No. A Million Miles Away is not red. And My Life Next Door is also not red. Ignore what I said about the romance. I just want something like easy and fun, because all of these books that I've picked are, well, that's not true, but lots of them are big. Like, they're all big. Vicious by V.E. Schwab is... That noise scared me. Vicious by V.E. Schwab is red. I could read this. Okay. We're adding Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This is part of a, I believe it's a duology, Vicious, and I literally just had it. It also starts with a V, but it's black. Voluptuous? No. Victorious? No. Vicious and... I wonder if it's just on here. Vengeful. Anyway. So, this is the last one that we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. This will be the 8th book for my June TBR. I am really nervous so far. Like, it doesn't look like I'm getting through that, but I guess I can start in 4 days, right? Okay, last one. Set in a magical city. You know, for the red cover, I could have picked Red Rising. Anyway, set in a magical city. I really want to read Jade City, and I know that that's magical, but it's huge, and it's like starting a new series, so. Hey guys, I'm back. My camera decided to turn off again, but this time, I don't know what you saw. So, trying to find a book set in a magical city. And I feel like I already picked all the books. But I googled it, and apparently Ruthless Vows is considered to be in a magical city. You know, because in Divine Rivals there's magic, and there's like magic elements, and there's magical creatures. And I didn't consider that to be a magical city, but I guess it is, according to Google. So, that gives us our 8 books for June, which now seems absurd. I have not been reading 8 books. I've been listening and reading to that many. I really need water, though, or my stack of books is gonna fall. That's good water. Okay, so let's do a quick let's go over all of the books for my June TBR. I feel like I moved my camera, and I apologize. So first we have What You Are Looking For Is in the Library by Michiko Ayoma. Super excited to read this book, and I was going to read it first, but no, because I have way too many heavy books, and this will be a nice easy one, hopefully, for in between. So I'm excited for that. Then we have Kekei, which I have wanted to read, because books with this type of vibe, like fighting, is there fighting? I don't know. I don't even know if there's fighting, but this kind of vibe, like ancient Egypt or Greece or wherever this is, the vibes, I love it. Then we have a really terrifying one that's technically 3 books. 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. Don't ask me what this book is about, because I won't be able to tell you. And honestly, I probably won't be able to tell you after I read the book, because that's just how Haruki Murakami's books are. Then we have Antipode and the Sicilian Lions by Mario Giordano, I don't know. Once again, read it, was super boring. Read 50 pages and it was boring. So I hope it picks up after that. Then we have a book I'm super excited for, The Magician's Daughter by H.G. Perry. It's giving Tangled, and I'm super excited. It's like, I will fight for you and do whatever. I would do anything for you. Those are the vibes, and why would I not want that? Then we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, Yume? I'm going to call it Yumi. I'm super intrigued about this book because I don't think it's going to be anything like what I'm expecting, but I hope that it is kind of like an anime, because I love anime, and lots of the anime that I watch has demons in it, and this book is about demons. So, hopefully it's somewhat similar to some of those animes. Then we have Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which I'm actually excited about because it's a 5-star book that I've read, but I don't consider it like my top books. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue was one of my 5 stars of last year or the year before of last year, and I loved it, and I haven't read a V.E. Schwab book since. So I'm excited to read this and Vengeful. Then last but not least, we have Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, and I'm excited for this one because I absolutely loved Divine Rivals, and I'm excited to see like where the story picks up from that one, from Divine Rivals. This is my June TBR. I'm gonna need to go start reading now. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any book or video recommendations, please let me know in the comments, and I will give you some updates. I promise. My ankles are killing me. Oh. Time is running out. I only have one romance. I feel that KK will probably have romance in it. And possibly Vicious. And a 1Q84 probably will too. But not that kind of romance. Haruki Murakami's romance is different. Ow, wow, wow. This, I want to say, are you still there? This Yumi book is like the most interesting texture ever, and I love it. Okay, bye.